Hi YouTube, today we're going to be talking about lip piercings, or to be specific, the labret. As you can see right here, I have a stud around the side of on the side of my lip, and this stud, to be specific, is called a side labret. So what it is a bar going through the tissue of your skin to the other side, just like any other piercing, with a stopper in the back. So um, this costed me about $74 on Haight Street, which I definitely thought was a little bit overpriced for a piercing. I believe you can get it at many other places for a lot cheaper if you had wanted to. So a few things about getting a labret. First of all, you want to get it done at a trustworthy place where things are disinfected, disinfected and clean, and make sure you get it done at somewhere professional, where the piercer um, has experience in doing these kind of things, because the area around your mouth and around your nose or anywhere on your face is very fragile, especially around the lip. Because okay, I'm gonna do this really quick, sorry if I gross you out. If you can see, if I pull down my lip, there are little capillaries that you can see on the inside. And those capillaries are prone to breakage. If your piercer is not professional enough, it could cause your capillaries to explode and bleed. So you don't want that. So let me just talk about my experience. So the moment I walked into the room, they sat me down and disinfected the area where I was getting pierced. And then the piercer came. He had gloves on, which was good. And he pulled down my lower lip with a clamp. And so he held it like this with a clamp. And then on the other hand, he had a long metal stick. And with that stick on the other end um, was a very sharp point that was used to penetrate the skin. So with that pulled down, he went and then it just went right through, and then he placed in the jewelry. The whole process took merely about maybe less than a minute or two, and the piercing itself was not very painful, but the putting on the jewelry part was the most painful part that I remembered. So after that, he told me to clean with antibacterial soap on the outside and try to use something mild, and on the inside, rinse with mouthwash. And I did that for the first couple of days, and then I realized the skin on the outside was getting really dry from the antibacterial soap. So that was a problem to me because it was starting to peel, and I was getting a lot of secretions around the wound, and that was not pretty. So what I did was I stopped doing the process every day, and I resorted to doing that every other day. And I applied lots of moisturizer. Remember, you need a lot of moisturizer around the area, because that area will get very, very, very dry. So within a couple of weeks, my wound was much better. In the beginning, this side has swollen up really big, and well, not really big compared to some of the other people I've seen, but um, the swelling went down in about 3 days, which wasn't bad. So that was rather quick. And then, however, though, the jewelry itself was metal, and it was causing a lot of abrasions around the wound, around the piercing hole. So um, imagine a circle, and then the bar goes inside the circle. Sorry, it looks so long, but Around the opening was having, you know, like jagged pieces of skin because of the piercing, because of the I can't talk, because of the metal. So what I did was I ordered myself some um, bioplastic jewelry. As you can see, the one I'm wearing right now is a bioplastic jewelry. It is made of plastic so that it's less abrasive and it bends along with the movement of your face. So after I've gotten that, the healing process even became a lot quicker, and there was less abrasion, and when I chewed, it would get caught less often. So one of the biggest reasons as to why I had gotten this was because I didn't want my teeth on the inside to corrode or to get, I didn't want my enamels to get brushed away. So that was a really good choice that I made. And and one of the warnings I have for you guys is don't play around with it too much. Don't take it out and put it back in and, keep switching jewelry. And make sure within the first year, do not, let me say again, do not take out your jewelry and sleep without it, because overnight your skin will kind of just heal on its own, and it would become very difficult for you to put back the jewelry. So as stupid as I am, I did that, and it was a big nightmare. Okay, so I've taken out the jewelry thinking that, oh, it's been a couple of months, it's been 4 months, so I can take it out and probably go without it for a day. And I did that. And the next day, what happened was I could not put the jewelry back inside. And that was horrifying to me because I thought, man, it was only one day. How come I couldn't put it in I can't put it in anymore. So I had to take the jewelry, I had to stick it on the inside really, really hard, to the point that I finally stuck it through, but there was, on the outside, on this side, there was something that came out that looked like a vein, and that was really scary. Along with, a lot of blood, I really thought it was a vein or a capillary or something that had come through, but it was actually just the skin on the inside that had grown in. So again, please, please, please make sure for the first year or two, do not take it out and sleep without it. So that's my story, and I hope it helped you guys. And for everybody out there who's thinking about getting one or who's already gotten one, good luck to you, and just rock it when you have it. So peace out.